Hi, this is Eternal King bringing you another LOR video today. So I wanted to talk about the recent FAQ announcement. Essentially, the bullet to the head, the stake through the heart of LOR. Um, I would consider it the worst possible outcome. So originally I had predicted when we learned that the game director was leaving the LOR team and that there were massive layoffs, I kind of knew that there would be a single patch left in the game for balance, specifically for standard, which is a mess. And I figured that there would be one expansion left in the game for new champions. We kind of knew this after the layoffs, after the loss of the game director. We understood that this was happening just based on common sense. Why I call this the worst possible outcome and the bullet through the head of LOR is the thing that I never could have predicted would have happened because it's monumentally stupid on the part of all the remaining Riot staff, is that they are absolutely destroying ranked. So let's get into that. Basically, they have said for the foreseeable future, there will be no more ranked. So whether it is standard ranked or whether it is eternal ranked, there simply will not be any more of it. So I guess presumably the last eternal ranked season will be the end of February, which is a massive amount of time that we have waited since the last Eternal season. Feels like almost half a year now. A lot of time, for sure. And then Standard Rank will also cease to exist past, the next season, I would say. So basically you have one Standard Rank season left, one Eternal Rank season left, one patch, and one expansion. After that, Ranked will cease to exist. The servers will still be live. You will have casual you have casual standard format. However, basically however things end up after the expansion and the final patch, that's how they will play out for the rest of the lifespan of LOR in standard, and the same is true of Eternal. What that means is that there will be no more ranked emblems, there will be no more scoreboards, there will be no way to differentiate your skill level from other LOR players, there will be no more tournaments, there will be no more worlds and kind of broad scale competitive tournaments where people like Majiin would compete to be the best in the world. None of that stuff will exist anymore. So some of these things again are expected. I didn't expect there to be any more worlds tournaments. But the fact that there will be no more ranked seasons, that's ridiculous. I'll say it right now that if you're already fronting the money for server fees for casual LOR, then why would you dissolve ranked? Because again, the money is in the server fees and hosting the game and keeping the game alive. There is no money just to have this button activated. I can't, again, I might be missing something, I'm not a genius, but I'm not really seeing the difference here. This button is used to play the game online, and this button is used to play the game online with a live scoreboard. That's the only functional difference that I can think of between ranked and casual LOR. And there's no reason why they can't just keep ranked be as evergreen, the same as they will with casual. There's not a single reason why they wouldn't, unless they're just being monumentally stupid and almost cruel to the fans and the people that have supported the game throughout the 5 years that it has existed or been in development or what have you. There is, again, I can't, this is the worst possible outcome. This is the worst possible thing they could have done. If I was the new director for the game, I would, again, do the last expansion, do the last patch, get the game in a functional and playable state, and just keep the scoreboard live forever, right? Or however long you can afford the server fees. It might be another 2 years, it might be another 3 years. That would be fine. That would be a good send-off to the fans. And I'm thinking of smaller scale games like Tribes. I don't know if anyone's heard of Tribes, which was a first-person shooter where you kind of like skated and had huge forward momentum and big jumps. Again, like these kind of small audience FPSs like Quake Arena, Unreal Tournament, stuff like that. These small scale FPSs, they essentially have evergreen online competitive formats that the dedicated fans can play despite not having massive communities. And that is the right thing to do in this situation. LOR doesn't need more patches. It doesn't need more champions. Beyond, just getting the game in a playable state for evergreen online play. But once that's done, then you're kind of done. But just keep this alive. Keep both ranks alive. Like, there's no reason not to do that. Let the Eternal players play Eternal ranked, who are good at that format, people like me. Let Majiin Bae grind out standard ranked, because that's what he does well. And that's it. And then all the fans are happy, and you've done your service, and you've kind of sent off the game, in a good way that is nice for your loyal followers. As it is right now, the video was hard to watch. It looked like the last game director had a gun to his head. The FAQ was hard to read. I don't know if your PR guys looked that over, but like, there was no way to sugarcoat the fact that, by the way, we're putting a stake through the heart of our game that we've worked so hard on all through the years. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Eternal King channel. I'll probably switch content to another type of card game or other games that I'm interested in. Now that, the LOR devs have kind of pooped the bed, so to speak. So yeah, look forward to that. This is Eternal King, signing out.